What's going on, guys? I know I promised a video, but school stuff. So we're gonna get into this Giants breakdown, and I hate bad film. Let's just get this over and done with. Hey guys, the defense showed up in this game for one play, and then the rest of the time they just got dominated. And right here, you're gonna see Derek Barnett with the power rush move, bull rush, gets to Daniel Jones. But like I said, the rest of this day for the defense was not a good one. And now for the rest of this series, man, the defense just gets beat up at the line of scrimmage. Daniel Jones and this Giants offense was just able to do whatever the heck they wanted to do against this offense for the rest of the series. And it ends horribly. The one thing that you used to be able to hang your hat on with this Eagles defense was their run defense, but now they walked into this game as a 24th ranked defense against the run. And as you can see on this play, they just running right up the middle. This offensive line just dominates this Eagles defensive line at the line of scrimmage. Easy hole up the middle for the running back. And I'm sorry, but these defensive tackles, they're just getting paid way too much money to allow this type of penetration. They get double teams. All right, nobody sheds off their blocks. This is absolutely horrible. I'm not breaking this down again because I'm sick and tired of having to break this down. My goodness, Josh Sweat, if you come in unblocked, that ought to alert you. A zone read. This time goes for a touchdown because Josh Sweat crashes down. Stay disciplined. Listen, this is absolutely horrible. You guys should have predicted this was going to happen. I don't care how much money a player makes, all right? You play your best players on the field on every given Sunday. Now, I understand Alshon Jeffrey just came back from an injury, but he shouldn't have been playing over Travis Fulgham. Now, right here, Carson misses him high, but he also didn't give any effort to make that catch either. I understand, Alshon. I just came back from an injury. I ain't going up for that. If you ever read the scouting report on Carson Wentz, you're going to learn that he came into this league with an issue with throwing high. Now, right here, he's going to miss Dallas Goedert high. But this all goes back to mechanics, man. That's stuff that can be fixed to bring that ball a little bit lower. But we're going to get into it a little bit later, too. This was Travis Fulgham's only catch on a 7-yard out route. But, man, why in the world were there not more plays designed to go to Travis Fulgham? He's basically your only constant receiver that you have on the field playing, and yet still you don't get him the ball more. That's bad coaching, and that's bad scheme going into this Giants game. Now, everybody has a piece of blame in this rub route right here at the top of the screen. Carson's going to hesitate, and he's going to pump the ball because he doesn't see Rager get open quick enough. But that's the thing, though, man, with those rub routes, you just got to let it go. And instead, Carson aims it right at him for the incompletion. You cannot play this far off of these receivers because this is exactly what's going to happen. Create a natural rub right underneath, easy completion. This is going to happen every single week until these DBs start playing close to the line of scrimmage more. Another play, Avonte Maddox. He starts backing off. Now, he was in perfect position in the beginning to guard this slant route, but since he backed off, that allowed easy completion for the receiver and Daniel Jones. Man, come on, y'all. Y'all got to start playing close to the line of scrimmage, man. This is football. This ain't Mamby-Pamby land. Don't be playing patty cake with these guys. Now, I can't tell you guys what coverage the Philadelphia Eagles are in because I don't even know what the heck they were doing. Now, look at the bottom of the screen here. They're going to leave the wide receiver wide open because they're going to start guarding the slot guy, but they leave the guy outside completely wide open. I don't know what kind of coverage that was. I don't know what the play was on that call, but that you might want to scrap that play. This defensive line, this defense, this team as a whole really didn't put up any much of an effort this Sunday. They walked in expecting to beat the Giants, and the Giants beat them. This offensive line, they're not a strong offensive line, but they're capable. And right here on the trap play, easy run up the middle, but this defense, man, this defense put forth no effort. Ladies and gentlemen, this is old school football simply right here. All right, they're going to change up the formation. This is just mano-a-mano football. Best man wins, and the Giants won each and every single time. This defensive line gets paid way too much for them to get beat like this off the line of scrimmage. Now, this play right here is from my young lineman out here, my young offensive lineman. Now, watch the left guard here, Opeta. This is not what you do. Whatever you do not start off with your inside foot. Never, ever start off with your inside foot. That's the reason for the stumble that Carson Wentz had on Sunday. It was all Opeta because he started off with the wrong foot. Now, right here, everybody's close to the line of scrimmage. Now, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I want. All right, Daniel Jones is going to start making some checks. He's like, hey, this is what the defense is going to do. Now, running back's going to go on motion. That's where things get messed up. Avonte Maddox is going to back off the coverage again, but this time he covers the slot. But once again, who is covering the outside receiver, the running back? Come on, D. Carson Wentz's accuracy issues come up again, which should have been a simple catch, check down to Miles Sanders, turned into an incompletion. All right. Boom, right there, right in the middle field. Easy completion. Too quick. Come on, Carson. Get it together, man. Get it together. All right, now I'm not going to act like I know offense. I'm a defensive guy. But when something is working in your favor, you might want to use it more often. All right, you had more running yards per carry in this game with Miles Sanders and Boston Scott than you did passing the football. I'm just saying. You might want to run the football a little bit more. Boston Scott, a.k.a. the Giants killer, with an outside tackle, trap play, run that goes for pay dirt. Once again, why didn't we draw up more plays like this on Sunday is beyond my comprehension. Run the stinking ball, Doug. Come on, man. Now, I understand in man coverage that these corners are taught not to look back for the ball, but I believe that's just a stupid concept because, as you can see, reading the receiver doesn't work. It's not really successful. And right here, we got cover one man press. Now, once again, these corners aren't going to look back for the ball, so as a result, you look stupid on tape. Nikel Roby-Coleman doesn't turn around and look for the ball. Completion to the receivers. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. There's got to be a better way to coach this man coverage than this. Where is the effort on this team? Like, I feel like this team is just made up of mercenaries, and they're just picking up their checks. Because this is absolutely ridiculous that you pay this defensive line this much money to get blown up and to be completely 5 yards into the end zone, to get blown back that far. That's ridiculous and unacceptable. I am thoroughly convinced that this offensive coaching staff of the Philadelphia Eagles gives themselves headaches because this is what Carson Wentz is best good at. This is vintage Carson Wentz right here. All right, roll out of the pocket. He's going to find a man wide open in the middle of the field. Carson Wentz is successful with these plays. I don't understand why they don't design more plays like this for Carson Wentz to be out of the pocket and make these throws. It befuddles me. Another run play that went well. I don't know why this team did not run the ball against this Giants defense. All right, it was working. It was a whole lot more successful than it was passing the football. The only thing I got a problem with this, hey man, Miles Sanders hurdling over the guy. Man, look here, gravity gonna pull you back down, man. You better stop hurling over people. You're gonna mess around and get flipped. Now, this play gets called back for offensive holding, but I just wanted to show just how unprepared this defense was the entire game and how no adjustments were made. Now, this is a designed quarterback run. This isn't a zone read because you got the offensive lineman of the Giants pulling. So this is a designed quarterback run. But the fact that it still worked disturbs me because this Eagles defense and Jim Schwartz came into this game unprepared for Daniel Jones to be running against them. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm showing this play to show that there is an issue with Carson Wentz's mechanics. Now, I'm not saying that he's being lazy in practice. I'm not there at practice. I don't see that stuff, so I'm not going to assume that he's being lazy at practice. But just based off of what I'm seeing with this tape, there are some things lacking with Carson Wentz's mechanics. This is a simple out route to Travis Fulgham, something he's done time and time again. But as you saw, he didn't step up in the pocket and make that throw. Had he stepped up in the pocket to make that throw, easy completion to Travis Fulgham, man. Carson Wentz has got to get his mechanics together, seriously. Philly-experience.simplecast.com. That's where you can find the regular podcast and also available on all downloadable platforms. All right, you got the boys with the Birds Nest day after every Eagles game. Myself, Gridiron Films, always doing things with the channel. So keep us on lock. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook and Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube. Let's keep this party going. Well, it ain't so much of a party. It's, oh gosh, this team got to get its stuff together. I can't keep breaking down bad film. This is really getting annoying.